Okay, hey, welcome back to Buster's Corner. Let me see. I messed this up here, didn't I? I don't want this. There we go. Let's get rid of the video caption. Desk mic, audio mic. Okay, we don't want to see me during this. I didn't comb my hair or nothing. All right, looks like everything's working and we're streaming live. I got the chat channel open, guys. If you want to ask questions, if you catch me live here. What are we doing? Darlington Raceway, 1.36 miles. It's got 4 turns this week. Okay, tricky little track. Let me see before we get too started here. Please like the video down below. Please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Have the bell on so you get all the new videos when they come out. We are accepting donations to help us run the servers. To pay for all the server times. We make any money. We don't make any money off this YouTube channel, that's for sure. We don't. We're not big like Tommy Brand and those other guys. So we do what we can here. I want to give a quick shout out to Kenny Coppola and Team Watson Racing. Kenny has been kind enough to throw me a fish every now and then, and kind of maybe he kind of throws me some ideas. Maybe look at this, and I go back and rework the setup. And I think I'm getting better setups now. That Kenny's thrown me a couple of bones or a fish every now and then to chew on, and that's really been beneficial. Um, and really a shout out. I mean, I really do appreciate what Kenny's done, and I know he works for Team Watson Racing, and he's part of that group over there. But to have one of the setup shops, throw us a bone once in a while and help us make our steps better, so we make the community better, so we make the racing better on the track for everyone. And that's what it's all about, is let's have better racing on the track. Because we're not getting setups that you can really drive. The stock setups don't last that long, 10 laps where you wreck them, whatever. That doesn't make for good racing. It doesn't make it for good racing. And you've seen the guys that go 10 laps and all of a sudden they're in the wall. And the next thing you see is, hey, they got a setup they want to share. So to have Team Watson and Kenny step up and help us out a little bit. I mean, they're not going to give us their setups. I don't want to give them their setups. But hopefully, set us in the right direction. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. And there's a couple things I found that I was doing wrong. That people were saying, this is the way you do a setup, Bob. And now I'm listening to Kenny here, and nah, that might not be the right way to make a fast setup. It's a good way to make a setup, but it's not a fast setup. Okay, I'm trying to get to the fast setups, guys. So let's get into this. So anyway, thank you, Kenny and Team Watson for helping us out. We do appreciate it. And so with that said, I found a video that Team Watson puts out. Team Watson's putting out these videos on how to drive the tracks, and I had not seen it before, and I ran across it. And they're free, and they're for everybody. So as I get those, I put the links in the Buster's Corner in that special page I got down there. Let me go back here. I've set up a couple of track archives down here, and I'm gonna start keeping notes on all these tracks, type of a thing. Here's Darlington. I started the notes right here. Here's Kenny's driving of Darlington, put out by Team Watson Racing. And again, it's free. Thank you, guys. The other setup shops, either they don't post them or they post them after the start of the race. The race starts on Monday. We get the driving style on freaking Wednesday. It's garbage by then. But look at these guys are throwing them out there. It's a free video. He's just showing you the times he's turning and how to drive the line. Awesome, right? So as I get those, I'll put them down here. The only way you see these files down here is if you're listed as a driver or above in our Discord channel. So if you're just white and just hanging out for the motec stuff, you won't see these files. Okay. So if you want to learn how to drive the track, go watch that video. I'll just show you what I do. Let's get into this right here. Okay. This is our setup. This is 2.0. I just now put this out. This is the 13th at 4:22. I just put out 4 o'clock. Did some adjustments to the 1.5. 1.5 was having a tendency, for me anyway, to get loose coming out of turn 4, 15, 20 laps, and it just wanted to really hook coming out of there. You could ease through there with your throttle, um, but in the heat of passion, you might have a chance of ripping it to the left right there. So I made some changes to resolve that. Um, I can't say I found any top end speed, but I think I found more stability for the longer run. Maybe some better tire wear. All right. If you're taking pictures to write this down, take your pictures now. I've again in my setups, I've gone to the +1 on the rear. I don't like screwing the rear into this car. Matt Holden said before, you guys, you don't screw the rear into the car. I like them both towed in just a hair. 132nd ain't much. You're not gonna lose any speed off 132nd at all. You're not really gonna gain any heat out of a 132nd. That's like the size of 2 hairs wrapped together. Um, but I think with those tires towed in like that, it's going to give you straight line stability, and it's going to keep the back of the tires underneath the back of the car. That's why I'm doing that. I got the camera down low pretty here. I was trying a 3.5 right here, but the tire just wasn't catching up at the top of the turn the way I wanted it to. If you're getting good tire wear on that right front, feel free to take this to a 4. All right. If your right front is not suffering at all and you're driving a lot off the right rear, that can easily go to a 4. All right. Let me see. I'll show you some stuff here in a motec in a minute, but let's see. Tires. I liked it down here to the 21. I got 21 and a half and 21 because after 25 laps, these will become the same PSI. Same thing over here. These two will become really close with a 0.5 in the front. That's why it's there. Let me see. What do I have here? I don't have that. That's because I started a new server. But this, okay, here was my tires from the run of 26 laps. I got a 95, 96, see, 26 laps. Tire wear is not a problem here. I wonder if this inside might wear down more than what they're supposed to, but I don't know. But and again, so here our camber is going to affect this left inside tire right here. Even though, I show you a motec, it doesn't look like it is, but I don't like this being up that high. There's only 26 laps. Let me go to because I posted this stuff, but I couldn't save it. Darlington, no, Buster Setups. This is the 2.0. All right, this is the picture I wanted to see. Okay, the bottom stint right here was a 5-lap shootout. All right, you got 5 laps to go. That's what she'll do. I pulled a 4, 6, and a 6, and that's just me. And that's driving tired, man. This is after I ran a lot of laps, so I'm sure a better driver would get better times out of it than what I did. And the top one is my 25 lap stint that I did right here. This was in a practice server with people talking and stuff like that around me. It wasn't necessarily really focused, but the fact that I got my 25 laps and my tires look really good, they almost look brand new, don't they? Especially on the right side. So I think we got a pretty balanced car this week. I like the 4 over here. I was surprised I got that. Sometimes you just get lucky, don't you? All right. Okay. So that's the numbers for the car. Let's keep going here. Let's get out of here. All right. Let's go turn a few laps. Actually, we'll walk the track first. Let's walk the track. Overlays, I got lots of them, don't I? Top right, stint analyzer. This one up here, yay, stint analyzer. Okay, that's that one. Uh, Lap timing, that's iRacing. This down here shows me how many iRacing points I've lost during it. This is SimLabs. Okay, SimLabs map. These are Tom's overlays right here, the fuel and the tires. Tire saver, brake saver, these are also Tom's. And this one here is SimLabs. I've got Simhub. That's Simhub. These are Simhub. Okay. All right. All right. There's the big building, which tells you this is turn 3, which is your braking zone. Now, I got my brake bias at 47.1. This is in-car bias. Okay. You need to adjust this brake bias so that. Wait, a couple of things. First off, you know what I was doing? I used to come down here as low as I could and dime in the turn. That's wrong. You need to be up in here somewhere for your braking pattern and not down there. Okay. You get it up here, then you can arc it down. Then I try and let it fall down the hill to my white line. You get below the white line too far, and you will you get the reverse camber and you'll spin the car out. All right, 1 and 2, where the grandstands are, means no braking. I'd say you got 2 lines here. If you're by yourself, you're gonna cut this down through here. Let it come up. As soon as you get up into here, you can really get on the gas. Okay. And you're gonna work that gas pedal. I do. I work the gas pedal. I might left a little bit so I get the car to pull down. I want to exit down here and come across this way. All right. So you're going out here. You come down the high side. You got your brakes, and you want to get the brake bias just right, so that you have just the right brake pedal for you. All right. So you're not stopping, but you're whoaing it up at the top of the hill, and then let her come back down. And then I'm coming down through here towards the flagman. The harsh part of this race is when you're side by side, right? Because then you got to be out here on the ice, on the outside, way out here, right? And the guy in the middle has got a good chance of pushing up. He won't be able to hold that line down there very well, I don't think. But here, your exit pinches off on the high side, right? It's a 4th gear set. We're using the RPM for braking. Hit about 9,400 RPM. Throttle off, coast up the hill. Once I get to the hill, on the gas, and you feel the accident, just squat. Then I'm going to try and bring it down to here on my exit. Right there to the top of the key. Basketball game tonight. Huh. Right down through there like that. Oh! I just rubbed the wall! Hard on the gas up here. I kind of feather the throttle a little bit so I get that left nose to dip down right there for me. Top of the key, bring it around. Now this may feel tight, and it probably is on the tight side, but it's going to loosen up later on. As we get the fuel burn off, as we lose that rake, the car's going to get freer. So right now, I've only done 25 laps with it, but that should be enough. Brake to the top of the key. Release it, get back on it, try not, if you get down, see down there you get too loose. Well, it'll kill you, it can kill you down there, it can kill you. Get the rear end to squat. Once she squats, you rip right there, let off a little bit. Oh, I didn't do enough. I hate this track. I hate this track. I hate this track. Okay. All right. So there's the car. It's really a concentration track. I mean, you really got to focus on this track all the time. There's no letting up. There's no time to take a sip of your beer, or your water, your Coke, or whatever. You are constantly on top of the wheel at this track. With that said, Tom suggested was bring this pinion up to 264. So we did. You may want a little more. Um, so here's the brake bias. Change your brake bias right here until it feels comfortable in your foot to make that braking motion up that we need to. Okay, it's really that easy. Let's go into not this one. I went down. I wanted motec. Now this here is the 26 lap stint that I ran. Okay, and again, I wasn't looking for speed out of this, and maybe that's why my tires look so good. I was talking on the radio, stuff like that, blah blah blah, and not in a hurry. But probably more of a race mode thing, right? I'm just trying to run my laps and wait for the pit stop to come up. But with that said, here is the tires, and what we're looking for on this one right here. This is between lap 10 and 25. I got no red tires. Okay, lap 25, I got quite a bit of yellow on lap 25. Oh, here's we talking. Any rate, we're starting out. Let's go back here. I want to go to. I got a 93 rake. We're starting with, and we're ending with a 76. So that's where the rear of the car's coming up, and you're losing your rake, and the car starts to get loose. All right. So that's kind of what you're looking at right there. That's where the car starts to get loose later on. So as I put this car in the corner, on my fastest lap right here. Now typically you'd hear me say, look how level I got this car. Look how level this car is. And it's not, is it? Right? I'm 0.2 higher on the right than I am on the left. That's my go-to number, 0.2. I try and keep the front level as close to level as possible. That I think that's a big benefit. Maybe I just got lucky on this one here. I wasn't expecting that one to be that level. Well, that's within 0.1. And here I'm 0.2 and rising. Okay, and there's where your loose comes up. Now I could take and drop that right side down, you guys, and to help compensate. And that's what we used to do. I used to drop the right side more than the left side. The car's so tight, it just wasn't fast. The car's too tight in the beginning, and we're saying, okay, well, it's going to loosen up later. Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of my cars were not getting loose later, and they were just getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So we loosened it up to begin with, so we're loose off the start, and we got a lot of rake into it, so that it hopefully it won't get so loose it'll spin out on you. See, I mean, look here. So there's 85 right there. I just started 85. What am I starting at? No, oh, look at that, 85 to 85, 79, 97. See, that's not so bad. I can live with 85. That's not bad at all. And then we're sitting here on about a 0.2, 0.3 difference across the back. Okay, so that's where we're going with this mess. Now I'll show you something else here. Let's just pick a. Okay, let's go to our driver screen. Now you guys don't have this yet per se, and it's coming. G-force lateral G's or G-force lat versus my steering angle. Okay. And I think I've shown this to you before. The green line is how much wheel I got in this car. The blue line is the lateral G's. We don't want the green to go higher than the blue. But we'd like to see them pretty close to being even right here. Actually, come down here. See this spot right here? Aha, see that's bad. See the 43.1? That's bad. I over cranked that wheel. Where was I? Coming out of turn between 3 and 4. Okay, so somewhere in there, I probably got up too high. I mean, I was up towards the wall, and I cranked that wheel. I overextended that wheel to get the car back down. What you don't want to see is that on a regular basis. Okay, so here's another lap. And see, now I'm back to a 35.7. Oh, there's a red. Anytime the green exceeds the blue, we're going to see a red. All right, and that's either the car's not rotating good or it's a driver thing. Look at right here though. Look at that one. Very little wheel right there. So that's when you're coming into turn one and you're cranking the wheel down and letting it go up the hill. And once you get up in the hill, then my green is lower than my blue. That's what that is. But this line here looks really sweet. To the exit of that turn. The exit of that turn, I'd say, is very pretty. You're so pretty. Okay. Same with this one right through here. The exit of turn one is pretty smooth. Okay. That's coming. And when that comes, then you guys will be able to tell for yourself whether you've got too much wheel in the car and at what point is it something you can correct or is it just a bad setup. If this green line was way up here, you know what I mean? If you're hitting all reds all through here, then I'd say that, there's a problem with the setup. And actually right through here, well, that's right there where I'm hitting that. That's where I'm pulling the wheel down and into that thing. So maybe there's a problem with entry. Maybe. Uh, Maybe do something with the left front spring. Okay. Because that's way too sharp. And that's me jerking the wheel to get the car down to that corner right there. And maybe well, yeah, that's probably a Bob problem. Okay. What else we got real quick? Okay. I think that's about it here, really. How's that grab you? Ain't that a beauty? Talk shocks. Let's go talk shocks. It's not a rough track. And this looks pretty good. I got some color, right? Not a lot. This one, I got some color, not a lot. This actually might be too stiff. No, I got some color in there. Nothing big red, nothing big blue. This has a lot of color in it. This could probably be a little bit stiffer. I could probably increase the slope on that left rear. One click on both sides. Right rear, not bad, a little heavy right here. So this would be our rebound, I think. Maybe I'll increase the rebound right here a little bit. Oh, that's Tom stuff. Okay, I think that's it for that stuff. Let me see here. How much time do we have? 24 minutes. Okay. So, like always, let's go make qualifying setup. Now, this is what we ran so far. So typically what we're going to do here, right, if we do the same thing we do every week, let's take this off, apply. Alrighty, let's go. 2202. And we'll go to 5.5s. 2202. That right there. 1820. Okay. Fix this. Like that. Okay, I want this back up to 1820. We had this, let's put this back up to, let's go to 10 on this. 1820. Eighteen, 1820. Okay, 5454. 10.4, 10.7. That looks fine. I know we don't want all this right here. Set that for 0 right now. 9.6 is fine. Okay, that's our front. All right, 2106. And we'll max these out. 2106. Okay, 983. 985, 980, we'll go with 985. Alright, leave that right there, leave that right there. We're going to click this on right here. Take it back down to our smallest number we can get. That's fine for now. Typically, we like to run smaller springs, though, I think, in qualifying. So, let's see, 1816. Okay, 2199. Okay. I know I got a lot of rake in this car. Well, let's go run it first. Let's see. Where are we at right here? Make this a low number. 2050. Okay, let's go try it. Let's go try it. Tight coming up off of there, that's for sure. Last time I made a qualifying setup, Tom used it as a race setup. Tom will use this for a race setup, I guarantee you. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's better than Polo Daytona last time we was here. Alright, garage, save as. Darlington. Q 1.0. Alright, now, I know on this car I'm running a lot of rake. And 2.2 or 2.1, no, not bad, huh? Okay, watch this. I don't want this to get dropped, so 2103. I want to drop the nose on this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And go up. 1, 2. 1, 2. There you go. That's close enough. Okay, still good. Lower number. All right. Get some of that rake out of there. Oh, I might want to drop the gear too for the fun of it. All right, see what we get now. Got to beat the 304. Oh yeah, there she comes around. That freed up the rear end. Oh yeah. I had to kind of pinch it down right there though. I'm literally just sliding sideways right there. tap the wall, it's over, so you can't let it get too crazy. All right. That was a little loose, though. I don't know. I mean, not very stable. I'm going to raise these up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually, we'll go ahead and we'll flatten that and flatten that because we don't need that for the long run. 2.4. Should we drop the front spring some more? I want this more. 1733. 1733. Close enough. Okay. This is fine. All right. 51.9. Go to 52.1. The gear, I think the gear is going to be okay. Leave it there for now. Let's try it again. Hey, David Bossman 247, how did you learn all this? Just trial and error, buddy. Watching videos, talking to people. It really didn't take off for me, David, until Tom came online and got the motec books working. Once we got motec, then it was game on. Okay, I don't want to be too loose here. Right? We don't want it like that. We don't want to be too loose. Well, you know what that's that left front camber did that to us. Last lap. Uno mas. Hang in there, baby. See how it keeps turning left like that? That's that left front camber. Okay, not bad. Just a little bit more. Well, thank you, David. Trust me, I'm just a hack at this stuff. I'm just a hack. Okay, that left front camber. When I brought this up, that's what gave us that. So you know what? Maybe we need this one up too. 2095. 2095. 20. That's close enough. 10710. That's still close enough. No big deal right there. I think I'm gonna drop these, you guys. Okay, 2734. Let's go to 28. 2734. All right, 2734. That's close enough. 2088. I got a basketball game too. I gotta get up. 2088. That's close enough. Okay. That needs to be a positive right there. 52. All right, I think that's it. That's gonna be okay. We fixed that. We fixed that. Let's go. This should be it. This should be the last one. Last one. We're down to twos, man. That's close enough. The top four guys always wreck each other anyway. You don't want to be there. You want to be 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. See how it didn't jerk left right there now? On just the edge of that white line. See how it didn't jerk left again? That's that camber. Okay. We're good. Let's go. She literally feels like she's just sliding sideways through that turn right there. Just on the white line, not too much more, right there. Perfect. There it is. We're done. Kapazing! Ah! Yeah, I love race cars, don't you? 29204. Wrap that up. You'll find that in the Buster setups. All right. Let's go look at our stint analyzer. We are going to select all, but that one. We are going to delete that. All right. And then I'm going to go over to take my picture. And we're going to send this to Buster setups. Save that. All right. That's over there. Garage. Save as. Wait, let's go in here real quick though. This is the notes for the setup too. Buzzer's Corner free to share. If you're going to share it for your clubs or what have you, make sure the BC in the file name. Motec, Ricky Thompson, stand analyzer. Fourth gear, get looking for about 95. Actually, yeah, 9,500 RPM out of it. If it's too tight, see how I dropped the front of this car and I loosened it up? If the car's too tight, drop the front a little bit. If it's too loose, raise the front a little bit. And don't mess with the back, but do the front. Okay? And again, thanks to Kenny Coppola and Team Watson Racing for supporting. All right. This is the qualifying setup. I wanted to put 29204. 29204. 29.204 at. We are at 83 degrees. 83 degrees. Save as, save it again. Do that, do that. Whoops, wrong button. And if you guys are watching live, then you will see this code Buster setup. There it is right there. Da, 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 da. Q. There you go. We're done here. All right, let me go back to, I can't think of anything else to show you. Okay, David, thanks for jumping in, buddy. I appreciate it. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's your qualifying setup. That's your race setup for Darlington Raceway. Man, good luck. This is going to be a one and done for me because I just don't, I don't like the track. It takes a lot of concentration. I'm too old to have that kind of concentration. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you do a like and subscribe if you haven't, and hit the little bell so you get all these updates as we go. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy race day.